Hey, happy Saturday out there, everybody. It's Keith from Jets PC. Today on Retro Saturday, I kind of wanted to cover what packages I include with the Linux installs. We've got a few Linux PCs now, and we tend to stock them a little bit. So, I don't just load Linux and then walk away and wave goodbye to them. I tend to. There was a project I had chronicled in some videos about trying to do things that I'd normally do on a Windows-based laptop on a Linux-based laptop. So the software packages I install on these Linux laptops is kind of based on the experience of that. So I'll put Chromium on them. There's Brave for a browser, and then Firefox is installed by default, so you've got a few browser choices. I'll put Teams on it for Linux. VirtualBox, there's FreeTube, that YouTube thing. Zoom Workplace, I'll put OBS Studio, Handbrake, Kamaso on there to deal with video recording and conversion to MP4 and things like that. There's VLC on it, of course. That's a real versatile player. There's Gparted to do drive partitioning in Linux. You got Wireshark just to see what's going on in case you have to Wireshark something. P-Sensor, which is a good little GUI interface, or basically it gives you an interface to watch thermals throughout the machine. And the old famous the GIMP, the open source poor man's Photoshop. And it's been around for a while, and it's actually new and improved. So that way you've got an image manipulation tool on it as well. So you've got a few things on these Linux boxes that the packages are installed and updated and all that kind of thing. So you get a little more functionality out of it. With the Linux, I had a question today on the YouTube channel about device drivers and things like that. Well, Linux is sometimes a bit of a trial and error. You try one, you try another driver, that kind of thing. Or there's a good source of information in the user forums for the particular distro of Linux you're installing or using. They're a great source of information because it stands to reason that if you're thinking about something or worried about a particular driver, somebody else was doing the same thing and was nice enough to type up some information and kind of solve that problem and put that information out there on the forum. So, if you have Linux questions, the user forums for the distro is probably one of the better spots to get those questions answered from folks who use that particular distro. It's hard to be an expert on all of them because there's so many different distros and different software that goes with each distro, so to speak. So, some tips for using Linux on a day-to-day basis or making your decision on what to buy and that kind of thing. So, hope that helps. Come on by the shop. Like I say, we're loaded with PCs in both Linux and Windows operating systems. So, come by and see us. We're Jets PC, 7543 Grissom Road, Suite 121. And summer hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Thanks for checking out this video, and thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Y'all have a good weekend.